If you are visiting our channel for the first time, please subscribe first to get the latest updates. Today we will see how you can evaluate the limits of the piecewise defined functions where the function is defined at two different limits that are not overlapping with each other. So we will start with the example, and this is a two-step process. You can easily evaluate the limit of the piecewise defined function in just two steps, and you can easily determine from here whether the limit of the given function exists or not. So step number one is evaluate both one-sided limit. As we have already seen in our previous lecture how to evaluate the both one-sided limits. So we will do the same here. So we will write here limit of x approaches to 2 negative of f of x. Now what does it mean? It means where x approaching to 2 but less than 2. As it is approaching from left hand side and it is a left hand side limit, so we will have to consider the value of x that is less than 2. So we will consider which function from here? We will consider x less than 2, this function for the left hand side limit. So I'll write here as limit of x approaches to 2 negative that is less than 2. I have to take the function that is 3 by 2 of x plus 7, that is equals to, I have to put the value of x as 2. So 3 by 2 multiplied by 2 plus 7. It will be cancelled out. 3 plus 7 is 10. Now we will find, this was the left hand limit. Now we will find the right hand limit. That is limit of x approaches to 2 plus f of x is equals to limit of x approaches to 2 plus, now here this is a right hand limit and here it means that x is approaching to 2 but it is greater than 2, as there is a positive sign and it is a right hand limit. So we will take which function? We will take this function for evaluating this limit, as x is greater than or equal to in this case. So I'll write 3x plus 4 here. So just put the value of x as 3 into 2 plus 4, that is equal to 10. So it means left hand limit is equals to right hand limit. So left hand limit is equals to right hand limit. Now what is the step 2? Step number 2 is if left hand limit is equals to right hand limit, it means limit exists. Then limit exists, and what does that mean? That means that we can easily evaluate the limit of the given function. So what it will be? It will be limit of x approaches to 2 of f of x will be equal to 10. Why? Because it is equal to 10 from left and the right as well. So limit of f of x approaches to 2 is equal to 10. So this is how you can evaluate the limit of a piecewise defined function in just two steps, and you can easily find from here as well that the limit of a given function exists or not. Let's have one more example. Example 2 is function is f of x is equals to sine of pi by 8x, where x is less than 4, and the other is 1 by 4x, where x is greater than and equal to 4. So let's solve it as finding the limit of the given function. How you can find? It's a two-step method. You just need to follow the two steps. Step number 1 is, as we have already seen, find one-sided limits. So we will find the limit as limit of x approaches to y. What is here? As we have x is less than 4 and x is greater than or equal to 4, so we will take the 4. So first we find the left hand limit where f is negative. So which function we have to take where x is less than 4? We have to take this function where we have for finding the limit where x is less than 4. That is the left hand side limit. So I'll take the function as limit of x approaches to 4, and the function is sine of pi by 8x. So I'll replace the x with 4. It will become sine of pi by 8 into 4. It will be cancelled out like this. Then sine of pi by 2, that is sine of 90 is 1. Now we have to find the right hand side limit, that is limit of x approaches to 4 plus of f of x, and it will be like limit of x approaches to 4. As here we have x greater than 4, we have to take this function, that is 1 divided by 4 of x. Just put the value of x as 1 by 4 into 4, we will get 1. So it is clear here that left hand limit is equals to right hand limit. So We will move towards the step 2. Step number 2 is as limit of x approaches to 4 positive of f of x is equals to limit of x approaches to 4 negative of f of x, then limit exists. That means then limit exists, and you can say that the limit of a given function will be then limit of x approaches to 4 of f of x, that is equals to, that will be of f of x will be equals to 1. So the limit of given function is this. So this is how you can find the limit of the piecewise defined functions in just 2 steps, by finding the one-sided limits and then checking whether they are equal or not, and then correspondingly you can say that the limit of the given function is you can easily find the limit of a given function. So that's all from today's lecture. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe our channel math.com for more updates. Thank you.